Hello friends and welcome back. We were discussing various parameters for parallel resonance. Okay, so in the previous part we have seen some parameters. The links for those videos are available in description. Now next parameter is quality factor. As the name indicates, the quality or the efficiency of the circuit is decided by this quality factor. So obviously it should be as high as possible. Now as per the definition, quality factor is given as, so quality factor is equal to current flowing through inductance or capacitance divided by total current. So actually quality factor is the energy stored in the circuit divided by total energy of the circuit. So here we are taking a reference of current. So energy storing elements are inductance and capacitance. So any current you can take, it should be divided with total current. So IL upon I. Okay. Now this was our parallel resonant circuit. So what is the current flowing through inductor? It is nothing but I1. Okay, from the diagram. And what is total current flowing? I. Okay. So if impedance of the first branch is Z1, then we can write I1 is equal to V upon Z1. Okay. And what is overall current? It is nothing but overall voltage divided by overall impedance. Now overall impedance we are calling as dynamic impedance. Okay, so voltage will get cancelled. So what you are getting, ZD upon ZL. Now we know the values of ZD and ZL. We have already derived this. Okay, therefore we can write Q factor is equal to, now ZD is equal to what? L upon RC. Okay, and what is the value of ZL? ZL is nothing but what? Impedance of inductive branch. So it is nothing but Z1. So we can write ZL or Z1 also. Okay, now what is Z1? We have already derived this. It is nothing but under root L by C. Okay, so solve this. What you are getting? L upon RC. Okay, and if you take LC, then we can write like this, under root C by L. Okay, we are taking reciprocal of L by C. Okay, so here what we can write, if you take this L inside, so we will take L and C inside this root. So only thing remaining is 1 by R. Okay, so under root what you are getting, if you take L inside, so it should be L square. Okay, if you take this C inside this root, it should be C square. Okay, and it is multiplied by what is inside the root? C by L. Okay, so this L and this square will get cancelled, C and this C square will get cancelled. So what you are getting? Q is equal to 1 by R under root L by C. So this is nothing but your quality factor. Okay, so quality factor of any RLC circuit is decided by the values of resistance, inductance and capacitance. Now our next parameter is bandwidth. Now both this quality factor as well as bandwidth can be correlated with the help of current curve. We have already drawn the current curve for this parallel resonant circuit. It will be like this. So here you can see that initially impedance is less, so current is maximum, and when impedance goes on increasing, current will go on decreasing. So impedance will be maximum and current will be minimum at resonance condition. Okay, so if you take only current, your current curve will look like this. The shape of this current curve will be decided by the quality factor. Okay, so if suppose I reduce the quality factor, then your shape will change like this. When your quality factor is high, current curve is having larger height, and when your quality factor is less, you can see that your current curve is shrinking, means height of the current curve is reducing. Okay, and what is the bandwidth? The bandwidth of resonant circuit is given by this formula. Bandwidth is given as Fr upon Q. Okay, so this indicates that bandwidth and quality factors are inversely proportional to each other. Okay, so if you are increasing quality factor, obviously your bandwidth will go on reducing. Okay, and what is bandwidth? The another formula for bandwidth is F1 into F2. So what is F1 and what is F2? F1 is the lowest cutoff frequency and F2 is highest cutoff frequency. So always we have to keep our frequency within these two frequencies so as to get proper value of current. Okay, and these F1 and F2 are indicated like this. So F1 is lower cutoff frequency, F2 is higher cutoff frequency, like this. Okay, so in this way you can correlate current, quality factor and bandwidth of the circuit. So the difference between this F1 and F2 is nothing but what? Your bandwidth. So if you go on increasing the bandwidth, your quality factor will reduce. Okay. Now the last parameter for this circuit is magnification of current. Okay, now what does this, why does this happens? Because if we measure the current flowing at resonance condition, we will observe that this current I1 and I2 at resonance conditions are much higher than input current. So that is known as magnification. So we have to find out what is the amount of magnification. So first of all, we will find the current flowing through inductor, and that current we are calling as I1. So if you look at this figure, what is IL? IL is nothing but I1. Okay. Now from the figure we can write I1 is equal to what? Total voltage upon impedance of first branch, Z1. Okay. So we have already calculated Z1. Now what is total voltage V? It is nothing but I into total impedance, which is nothing but dynamic impedance, and upon Z1. Okay, so this is equal to what? I multiplied by, now what is ZD? We have already calculated, it is nothing but L by RC. So this is your ZD. Okay, and what is Z1? It is under root L by C. Okay, so if you solve this equation, so L by RC and this L by C, we are taking reciprocal like this. Now take this L and C inside this root. So what you are getting? So when L and C goes inside this root, it should be denoted by squares. So now this L and square will get cancelled, C and square will get cancelled. So what you are getting? I into 1 by R under root L by C. Now what is this 1 by R under root L by C? This is nothing but quality factor. So what you are getting over here, I1 is equal to quality factor multiplied by total current I. Now if this quality factor is greater than 1, what does this indicates? Your I1, which is the current flowing through inductor. So we can also write IL. IL will be greater than input current, which is nothing but your current I. So this is nothing but magnification of current. So this indicates that your output current will be always higher than input current, and it is Q times, means quality factor times your input current. So quality factor should be as high as possible. Now this is the current flowing through inductor. Similarly, we can also find the current flowing through capacitor. Now according to the circuit diagram, what is your current flowing through capacitor? It is nothing but I2, and it is given as voltage divided by XC. Okay. Now what is voltage? It is total current multiplied by total impedance, which is nothing but dynamic impedance. Okay, and this is XC. So put the value of dynamic impedance. So what is your dynamic impedance? L by RC, and what is XC? 1 upon 2 pi FC. Now since we are considering resonant condition, F is equal to FR. Okay. Now this C and this C will get cancelled. So what you are getting? I multiplied by L divided by R. Okay, and this 1 upon 2 pi FR. So it will go in the numerator. So this will become 2 pi into FR. Okay, now what is FR? Resonant frequency. So what is the formula of resonant frequency? So I into L by R. Okay, and this is multiplied by what is resonant frequency? 1 upon 2 pi under root LC. This is the formula for resonant frequency FR. So this 1 upon 2 pi under root LC is the value of FR, and again we have multiplied with 2 pi here. Okay, so this 2 pi we are having. So this 2 pi and this 2 pi will get cancelled. Okay, if you take this L inside the root, it becomes L square. So your equation becomes like this. So current multiplied by, we have taken L inside this root, so it becomes L square. So what is remaining? 1 by R, and under root you are getting L square divided by LC. So L and L square will get cancelled. So what you are getting? I multiplied by 1 by R under root L by C. Okay, now if you look at this quantity in the bracket, it is nothing but your quality factor. So this is equal to what? I multiplied by Q. Okay, or in other words, what you will get? I2 is equal to Q multiplied by I. So here you can see that same equation you are getting, Q multiplied by I, Q multiplied by I, And what is I2? I2 is nothing but current flowing through capacitor. So if your quality factor is greater than 1, what does this indicates? Current flowing through the capacitor. I2 is nothing but current flowing through capacitor. It will be greater than your input current I. So in this way, if you use high quality factor, then your output current is always greater than input current. So this circuit can be used as a magnifier circuit for current. So current magnification is possible in parallel RLC circuit. So this is about the overall working of RLC circuit and parameters related to this circuit. So if you are having any doubts, difficulties, please let me know in the comment section. And if you really like this video, please press the like button and subscribe my channel. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.